Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Glendale. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Ekeler. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Throwing Willis. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give. Here's Benson. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Eckler. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go now!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set! Here we go, here we go!
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go!
Tight end going in motion here. On play. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Willis. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Okay, break!
Here's 1st and 10.
Set up! Come 19! Come 19! Ready, ready?
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Bring it! Set,
On the handoff, this is Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Whoa! And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw, here's Willis. This one complete to Atwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught! And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Rams.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Willis. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And the Rams have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on.
On 2nd down, Corum. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They run out of the gun with Corum. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Ready, go.
Willis now to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
79 Bronco. Shut up. Check up.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go!
Now Willis. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On the ground, it's Benson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal.
60 biceps, go!
Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll run. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. That one is good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and a yard. Here's Willis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's complete to Watkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go, set.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3.
Kadarius Toney on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the set.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go now. Deputy Timberwolves.
Willis now to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ready, break.
Tight end motioning left. On play act. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long.
Get it.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long. To throw, here's Willis. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Willis. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing, Willis. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Rams will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A run out of the gun with Benson. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Willis to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing is Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Got it. Ready? Let's go.
They'll try to run it here with Cora. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
His throw left side is complete. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Check.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Willis now to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Now Willis. In trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got him.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, come on. Set.
Here's Willis. Oh, he's holding it way too long. A coverage sack for the defense.
And And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
The speed on display. He's in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Rams.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go now.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He'll let one go down the middle. opening up the middle. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Rams 38, Cardinals 24.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.